Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we are literally talking about the biggest pre-sale project I have ever seen in my life. Today we are talking about DOGE20, or the ticker is going to be DOGE20. It has not launched yet, they are still in pre-sale stages. However, they have right now, let me quickly show you guys this, raised over $18 million for this pre-sale on Ethereum. So we are today talking about DOGE20. We can see that contract is already live. It is not listed on any decentralized or centralized exchange yet. The pre-sale is still ongoing, and they have literally raised over $18 million, which is just insane. And in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly what the project is. Should you buy into this project? And is the pre-sale going to give you guys any good returns? Yeah, starting with DOGE20, this is the project. We can see you can right now get into the pre-sale still. We still have about 12 days till the pre-sale ends. You can buy with Ethereum or USDT or even BNB or even fiat. And yeah, basically the reason why they are basically raising this much money is because they are right now creating a pretty big project, and this project is actually being created by a pretty big company. So I can't tell you guys which company. However, basically the team behind this project was also behind the project called DOGE20. If you don't know, that literally ran here all the way from a 100k market cap to a $32 million market cap in 2 days, which was a 5.7,000% gain, which was insane, more than a 57x from launch. And yeah, basically right now they are already behind some massive projects such as DOGE20, but also many more projects. They are an established company and they are right now creating this project. So yeah, the team behind this I think is really good. I can't tell you guys who they are, but I think that they are really good. Of course, it can still go down. Pre-sales are still risky. We never really know what's going to happen. But raising $18 million, that is quite a big accomplishment. So that's why I think this will potentially do really good. Otherwise, all of those whales and just all of these people will not simply buy in. So yeah, right now it's looking really interesting. So what is this project? Well, it's basically just a meme coin based on Doge, but then basically a remake of it, DOGE20. It's basically just something like Doge 2.0, which we saw in last bull cycle. And yeah, right now they're creating DOGE20. The important factor about this project is that they are going to do Ethereum staking through smart contracts, meaning that once this goes live, you will be able to stake your tokens, and in return for that, you will of course get more tokens, and this way a lot of basically supply will be locked away, meaning less people will potentially sell, meaning the price will potentially go even higher. And that's why I think this project can do really good. They're also going to, let me show you guys this. Here are the tokenomics. We can see about 10% will go to liquidity, meaning they will have a gigantic startup liquidity, which is just always bullish for projects. This means just basically that whales will be able to buy into the project as well. And we have recently just seen a lot of projects with high liquidity do really good, such as Slurf or Boom, and some other projects as well. So that's just really bullish in my opinion. We can also see 15% of all the tokens will go to staking, meaning a shitload of money will be made through staking. Then we can also see 25% will go to pre-sale, of course. And then we have some marketing and some treasure. So yeah, that's just really important as well. I mean, the marketing and treasure will not be able to sell as well, or they will, but they will not sell all of them at once. Meaning the supply is actually quite scarce, so that this could potentially do really good. I mean, the website is looking really good. They have a gigantic white paper if you want to look at it. I've already read through it. Some interesting things are basically in this white paper. Just explain the project, basically how staking is going to work for this project with passive income and all those kind of things. And the cool thing about this project is that this is still going pretty under the radar. I mean, we can right now see that they have 14,000 people on their Twitter, which is of course decent, but no crazy big amount. Also, when I look this up on Twitter, we can see basically barely any people are right now talking about this. This is literally getting only a few mentions basically every single day, which is pretty decent. Also, no big Twitter people are currently following this, meaning that probably not a lot of people are actually aware of this project, and I think that's actually quite bullish, meaning either a lot of insiders are in this project right now or just straight up going under the radar. So right now what is going to happen in my opinion is I think that once this project launches, a lot of people are going to start FOMOing. They're going to see a gigantic pre-sale that happened, but they probably missed it. They are seeing gigantic gigantic liquidity, and basically a lot of people would just start buying, and the same thing basically happened with Dog with Cat and Boom as well. I mean, Boom literally had like a $5 million liquidity pre-sale, if I can remember correctly. And of course, basically nobody got in, only insiders got into that pre-sale, and that pre-sale ended up doing extremely good. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same just basically plays out for DOGE20. They're also doing an audit right now, it's already completed. We can see right now this is just looking really good. I mean, no crazy risks at all. I mean, owners can sell at fees, it's not a honeypot, no blacklist function, no mint, trading enabled. So right now this is looking really good from CoinSilt, which is a pretty decent company for audits. And yeah, this project is just really going under the radar right now, even though they are raising this much money. Imagine if they also did Twitter marketing, and this could go absolutely insane as in pre-sale. But I think it's actually good that they are not that hyped up right now on Twitter, because that means just once this project launches, it will start getting hyped on Twitter, and then this will probably send like crazy. So what will I would recommend doing? Should you put your entire network in this project? Of course not. I mean, you have still 12 days to get into the pre-sale, and when you get into the pre-sale, you will automatically be sent your tokens immediately. Of course, you will not be able to trade them, but you do automatically get your tokens, which is really interesting. So if you get into the project right now, I would only put in a small amount of your money. I mean, it's still a pre-sale. Pre-sales are still extremely basically risky. It's basically high risk, high reward. The chance of this going to zero is pretty big. The chance of this doing a 10x is also there. So you basically just need to decide your own risk to reward, if it's worth it for you. If you have a lot of money, you can potentially put in small money and it could potentially turn into big money. If you have only a few $100s to trade with, maybe just skip this one, simply because it's already quite big. But yeah, if you have at least a few $100s to invest, I will just put in like 5 or 10% of your net worth. And if it potentially does a 5 or 10x, then of course that is really nice money. Then you basically just doubled your net worth with only 10% of your investments. So yeah, right now I am not expecting this to work or scam at all. It's too big for that already. The team just seems too good for this. So I think that this could potentially be a gigantic project here on the Ethereum network. Of course, the Ethereum network has been a little bit slow lately and not that much volume, but maybe this is going to be one of those big projects again that basically brings all the volume back to Ethereum. So that will be really bullish. They also have a Telegram, by the way. I mean, the Telegram is looking pretty decent. It's just a lot of the team is currently in this project where they're just basically answering questions about the project. So that's really bullish to see that they have team members in that as well. That's always really professional to see basically. And we can also just see how much money they are currently getting into the pre-sale. Literally every single hour they're getting thousands of dollars in the pre-sale. So that's just insane, and I think that once this pre-sale ends, it's probably going to be at around a $25 million raise. So of course that is really high, but I think that with all the marketing funds they get, they could potentially send this to multi-billions in the coming weeks and months. So right now, if you want to check out this project, make sure you go to the few links in the description below. I'll have all the information about this project link below. I do have to say that I got paid for this project in order to promote it. So I just wanted to say that, but I genuinely do think that this could potentially do good. Of course, no financial advice. It's extremely high risk, high reward. So keep that in mind. But if you're a little bit of a vegan and you're trying to 5 or 10x your money, then using this pre-sale could potentially do it for you. It could also go to zero, but the chances of it doing a 5 or 10x are definitely there in my opinion. I'm definitely going to put in small money for myself, probably a few $1,000s. If it goes to zero, I'm okay with that. If it does a 10x, that will make me a good chunk of money basically. And yeah, basically that's all I have for you guys right now about this project. So yeah, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And that being said, I hope I will see you in my next crypto meme coin review.